owl perched on a rooftop in Cyprus. The majestic creature drew quite a crowd of onlookers as word of its unlikely appearance spread.
All right, do you remember this? She created a huge stir in SoCal. For the first time in 100 years, an Arctic snowy owl was spotted right in our backyard.
And now a new film is documenting how this owl brought a community together. Take a look.
Probably once in a lifetime thing you're going to see that owl.
There has never been a single bird that has created such a stir.
It brought that whole neighborhood much closer together.
I feel like I've just been hugged by a whole community, and it's through a snowy owl.
Aw, I already feel the warm and fuzzies just from that. Well, that was from the new film titled SoCal Snowy Owl. It premieres on PBS in April.
And the director, Christopher Angel, joins us now to talk about it all. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. So excited to be here to get to talk about my owl, our owl.
I know.
Owl.
And we were saying, you know, birds are really having a moment in the zeitgeist with the eagles. We have the hawk here in studio, and now we're talking about the snowy owl. So in the film, this rare snowy owl appears in Cyprus. This happened obviously in real life in 2023 here. It was the first sighting in 100 years. Where were you when the sighting started, and how did you come to know it?
Oh, that's great. So I live in Los Angeles, and I actually went to Bolsa Chica, which is in Orange County, to go bird watching. I have an annual tradition to do that around New Year's, and it makes me very happy to see these natural birds. But I read in the national newspapers that the snowy owl was in Southern California, in Cyprus, and I realized I was going to drive right by it. So after Bolsa Chica, after a bird watching walk, I decided to just stop and see if I could find this bird. And I wasn't sure if a bird was actually going to just sit there and be available for me to see. But when I showed up in the neighborhood, there were hundreds of people looking at this bird, and it was sitting perched on a roof in plain sight, as if the people didn't even matter.
Wow. And you've spoken with experts. Exactly how rare was this, and do we think it will happen again?
No, that's a great question. As Lauren mentioned, it was the first confirmed sighting in over 100 years of a snowy owl here in Southern California. So incredibly rare. It hasn't happened in any of our lifetimes. And the scientists that I've spoken to hope that it's possible that same owl or a different one could come back. These birds often will sort of take the same route and come back to the same place. But as of yet, we haven't seen another one, so it really was very special.
Oh, that's intriguing.
I know, because they live in the Arctic. They don't live in Southern California. Okay, what did the sighting do for the community? We saw how many people were out in the streets. You mentioned that. We heard that person talking about it bringing the community together. Did it become a global destination?
It did. So, it was amazing. On one hand, bird watchers from all over the world, and particularly in America, wanted to come and see this bird. I had personally never seen a snowy owl before. So there's a lot of birders who wanted to get the experience of seeing something that you would have to travel to the Arctic for. And then also for me, what really became apparent was that it brought the community together. And that was really special to see how a wild bird or wild animal could really change a suburb in Southern California. It's just not what you expect. But people kind of came out of their shell, neighbors got to meet each other, and it was this really feel-good story of a community uniting and not seeing any differences anymore, but sort of all supporting this wild animal, this visitor.
I feel like in just the few seconds that we saw in that clip, it was really moving to see the community come together. Now, what are you taking away from the experience, and what's next for you?
Ooh, that's a great question. So for me as a bird watcher, I'm just excited to share this story with people, because for me it sort of explains why we should preserve wild animals, why nature is important. Obviously, these animals are beautiful in their own right, but also these creatures can really do something for human beings. So I'm also encouraging people, I guess, to go out, go for a hike, just look at, it could be a hummingbird, it doesn't have to be a big owl, but it could be anything. It really can kind of give you a sense of your place in the world. So for me, this is sort of my passion as a filmmaker, to get to share these sort of stories, and I would love to do more. And this, I'm going to break some little news here, but I've been spotting a peregrine falcon, which is the world's fastest animal, in the La Brea Tar Pits Park outside Laguna.
Wow.
So there was a pair that nested last year. There's only one there at the moment, but I take a walk there every morning.
Wow.
And to me, it's amazing to think that in the middle of our big city, the fastest creature on the planet, they'll dive at over 200 miles an hour, is actually living there.
Wow.
So there's lots of stories like that, or like the bald eagles and Big Bear that you guys are covering.
Yeah.
There are these stories that bring people together and fascinate us. So I want to keep telling those stories.
Well, your story that's coming out on PBS is a 30-minute documentary, part of PBS SoCal's lineup of Earth Month. So congratulations to that for anyone who wants to catch it. For more information, visit pbssocal.org. This film, along with other amazing films, will be streaming for Earth Month all April long. Thank you so much, Christopher.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.